that conclusion. My time's concluded. Recognize the ranking member.
Thank you. Thank you again, Director Jaddou, for being here. And as you just said, and as I mentioned in my opening statement, you and the hardworking staff at USCIS have done extraordinary work in getting the agency back on track from what it was handed to you as by the Trump administration. Somehow, in fiscal year 2023, you completed a record number of more than 10 million pending cases while constantly having unexpected issues thrown your way. And you processed nearly 200,000 employment-based green card applications, which is almost 40% more than normal. And you ensured that none went unused and were therefore wasted, as happened in the previous administration. So tell me, when you began as director, what were some of the biggest challenges that the agency faced? What was the primary cause of those challenges, and what did you do to address them?
Thank you for the question. As you know, USCIS, our primary responsibility is upholding and administering the legal immigration system for the nation. We take pride in that. We take pride in doing it in timely ways, with fairness, and with integrity. And security always top of mind. So we were so proud to take this agency from a place where a fiscal crisis, just coming out of a 2020 fiscal crisis, and we were able to restabilize it financially. We were able to remove a hiring freeze that was required to recoup the money that we needed to protect the agency and move forward. We've invested in technology, we've invested in people. We are now 22,500 strong, and just before that, we were under 19,000. This was no way to run a legal immigration system. When our legal immigration system is strong, so is our economy, so are our families who are wishing to reunite with their spouses and children, and so are our humanitarian values, and the security integrity we have in the legal immigration is strong as well. I am proud that USCIS has achieved those over these last 4 years.
So you inherited an agency that was in a fiscal hole, that had a hiring freeze, that had not enough staff, and wasn't processing any applications, and you turned it around substantially. Over the past several years, the types of individuals that have been appearing at our southern border has shifted from primarily immigrants from Latin America to individuals around the globe of various ages and education levels, some with advanced degrees. Do you think that our outdated immigration system and the fact that visa categories for individuals in specialty occupations and with exceptional abilities are severely oversubscribed contributed to that shift of what we're seeing, who we're seeing showing up on the border, that in short, our legal immigration system is not working to facilitate our ability to bring in the talent that we need?
Thank you. That's a really important question. Immigrants have played a vital role in our economic recovery. They have played it in all sectors of our economy, from the high skill to the low skill to everything in between. We do not have effective legal immigration systems to meet the needs of the nation, and that has shown up in each one of our processes at USCIS.
Well, it's been 30 years since most of these things have been adjusted, so we're still working off of 30-year-old caps in some cases and programs that haven't been updated. You don't set immigration policy, obviously, as director of USCIS, but you certainly see the law's real-life impact in the cases that your agency adjudicates. Are there reforms that you would recommend to help USCIS better fulfill its mandate?
Yes, thank you. That's really helpful, and thank you for asking that question. Number one, USCIS has been a primarily fee-funded agency since it began. Yeah. Today, it's 96% fee-funded. So that leaves us at what we can do based upon what we can charge people who pay for other benefits. So that limits the work we can do. For example, on our work at the border, we only can hire so many asylum officers to do the work we do so well alongside with our partners at Customs and Border Protection. It limits us in our humanitarian work, And it also closes off avenues for us to grow our technology and our processes. So that's the first. The second, I would very much welcome and suggest that we, once and for all, make DACA recipients the Americans they should be. And three, our agricultural community, we need to be sure that our food industry is strong, and many immigrants support us in our food industry, and we need to make that clear for this nation.
Thank you, Director. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Biggs.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.